Hello and welcome back to Inspire Life Productions. On this channel, we create motivational and inspirational content that will improve you in your everyday life as a high school student and enable you to maximize your potential through various beneficial techniques. This is our fourth video, and today we'll be focusing on the topic of how to remain calm/cope with stress. In this video, we will be explaining what stress is and how it is caused, while also discussing various prevention and management techniques and methods, which will help you to prevent stress from schoolwork and manage your stress. Throughout the video, we will be discussing and answering the following questions. What is stress and what causes it? How does stress impact our lives? How do you cope with stress? And why is coping with stress important? After we have answered all of these questions, you will have a clear understanding of stress and what causes it. You will also know how stress can impact your life, various methods of coping with stress, and the importance of managing stress. So let's start off with the first question. What is stress and what causes it? Well, stress by dictionary definition is a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or demanding circumstances, meaning that stress is when you are mentally or spiritually suffering because you are put under pressuring and exhausting circumstances. These circumstances could be exam periods where you are constantly under the pressure of your teachers and parents to study, and when there is enormous amounts of work with not a lot of time to complete them. Stress is caused when your internal energy is outstripped by internal or external demands, meaning that stress comes from you, so you have to overcome it. So what could be the causes of stress in a school setting? Well, there can be thousands of things that could cause stress in our everyday lives, but we will be focusing on academics and education. So stress could be caused from pressure to study by teachers and parents, keeping up with schoolwork, exam periods, or time-consuming assessment tasks. Stress can also be caused because of the large workloads at school, often when you have a lot of assignments to complete in a short period of time. Stress builds up and causes you to experience feelings such as panicking. So, now that we know what stress is and what causes stress, let's discuss how stress could impact our lives. Stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts, your feelings, and your behavior. Stress could have adverse effects on your mental health. Persistent stress from school could also have severe mental effects such as anxiety, depression, and lack of motivation, which could lead to withdrawal from family and friends and could even lead to dependence on drugs and alcohol. Stress could also have an extremely negative impact on your physical health and can cause muscle tension, fatigue, and sleeping problems. Overcoming stress and calming down can be quite difficult if you don't know the best methods of doing so. Therefore, we recommend to not even get to that point. To do that, you must take several precautions. Some of these precautions include not getting too ahead of yourself. If you've revised up a plan which keeps you organized and productive, you will be able to keep on top of all your work. Organization and productivity can really help with this. You can learn more about these topics in our previous videos. Furthermore, being able to calm yourself down when you are stressed is a really important life skill, which allows you to overcome your challenges and barriers much easier. When you are calm, you are able to think clearer. You have a better mindset for decision making, and you can focus a lot better. Some methods of calming down include taking deep breaths, which slows down your heart rate and gets you back into regular breathing, focusing on one thing at a time, or completely taking your mind off anything which is causing you stress, and to have a positive mentality which causes you to worry less and just to enjoy life. Mind over matter is a phrase which has been thrown around a lot recently. It refers to one's ability to use willpower over physical limitations. While it was originally used to explain phenomena such as telekinesis and other paranormal constructs, it actually has a real life meaning as well. The mind, in of itself, is capable of accomplishing infinite limitations brought on by the environment. The limitations, whether they be physical or mental, hinder us from reaching our full potential. Therefore, it is important for us to believe that we are nothing less than powerful in our determination and grit to succeed. Having a good mind which can overcome matter is extremely important. If you are wondering, in simple terms, this means that your mind can overcome anything in the environment to continue to have a wonderful life, without worries or stress. It also helps you to become calmer in everyday life. Some methods of overcoming stress include having a balanced and healthy diet, talking to a wide variety of people regularly, taking regular breaks, and avoiding drugs and alcohol. All of these methods can be completed relatively quickly and easily, and they don't require much effort, but they will really have a big difference on your stress levels. When you are calm and aren't stressed, you will be surprised how well you can work. Often, when you are completely focused, you can complete exponential amounts of work which you may not have expected yourself to complete. This is because you aren't worried about anything else, and there aren't any distractions which draw your attention away from your task ahead. Following the methods set in the previous point, you'll not only have less stress in your life, but you have completely changed your lifestyle, which can have a positive impact on your personality, ways of life, and your social life. You will also be able to maintain focus on one thing for a longer time, as you can train your mind to be able to work for extended periods of time. Achieving this will definitely help you in other areas of your life, especially doing assignments and homework, due to the fact that you may think that the work is boring and not helpful. However, since you have trained your mind to work for long periods of time, you are able to still complete the work at a high standard. So that was the end of our 4th video on the topic of remaining calm and coping with stress at school. Hopefully you guys gather lots of information that will help you to become a much better person. Thank you so much for spending your precious time to watch our content, and we hope to see you again soon for our last video. See you in the next video.